Excuse me, where do you think you're going?
I'm, going in.
You got any ID or paperwork?
Oh, come on. Who do you think I am, a filthy Wookiee? If you were an android, I would have ripped your arms off already, you know?
Oh, sure, like in that TV show, right? Yeah, very clever.
What TV show, Murray? I'm talking about real cinema here. I'm talking about what's commonly referred to as the saga. I'm talking about good old Han, beautiful Leia, and the Death Star. I can't believe you don't know what I'm talking about.
What? Kid, did you hit your head or something? Because I'm a big fan of sci-fi, and Trek Wars has never been taken to the big screen.
Trek Wars? What the hell is that?
Hey, show some respect. There's a whole legion of Trek Wars followers who would be really offended if they heard you.
But what are you talking about? Are you talking about Captain Kirk and the USS Enterprise?
What? Are you serious? It's called the Millennium Enterprise, and the captain's name is Luke Spockwalker. He's been in charge since Randal put him there.
Oh, great. I just destroyed the most famous sci-fi sagas in the world? Man, this really sucks. I hate that fucking ring. It's caused me nothing but trouble.
Is that from Harry and the Lord of Narnia? Man, I love that wizard hobbit. You know, always going on adventures with that cowardly lion and the Tin Man.
Finally, some justice. It couldn't be all bad.
So, about your credentials?
Let's see, just a sec. I have a lot of junk in my pockets. Look, I have to deliver this package. I have the receipt right here.
That proves nothing. I'm sure you wrote the address yourself.
I could have, I admit it, but I didn't. You're so suspicious, Murray. If things are ever gonna work out between you and me, you have to learn to trust me.
I don't even know you.
Oh, enough already. Can you read? Did you learn to read in school? Then read this.
So, you work for Emerson Express. Okay, everything looks above board. Go ahead, you can go in.
About time. God, I could have sneaked in hours ago, but I just love these little chats of ours so much.
Come on, get going.
I think that's Mortimer. I can't believe it. Is that you, Morty? Is that a costume, or do you just look like this now? So are you going to start paying for your half of the rent someday? I know, Morty, you like expensive toys. I'm the one who signs for them every time you get a new package, so don't make me do anything drastic. Damn, that bastard has an answer for everything. It's good to see you out mixing with your own kind.
Psst. Hey, Randal, come here. What brings you to these parts? I thought you told me to kill you if I ever saw you at one of these conventions.
No, that was Matt, and he's already dead, so, What happened to your finger?
Well, it was, just a little accident.
But did you cut it off?
Kinda, yeah. But then the doctors reattached it.
Aw, come on! That was your chance to get that robotic finger Matt gave you for your birthday fitted.
First of all, it wasn't my birthday, it was my cousin's funeral. Second of all, he didn't give it to me. He threw it at my face while I was giving my speech. And last, it wasn't a robotic finger. It was a chicken finger.
Oh, really? I'm sorry, my memory's not what it used to be. So, how's it going?
Well, not that many sales, but the atmosphere's good.
Yeah, you could hardly move but for all the boontang.
Yeah, I know there aren't many girls in here, but if some girl does come over to my stand, I have a little trick to make her fall on her knees.
That's a big statement. Do you really think? Son of a... My goodness! Do you really think you're gonna get any with those?
Of course. I made them myself from an alloy I created, which I named adamantium.
Oh, you named it that, huh? Boy, you must have been really inspired.
Yep, I don't know why, but it just came to me.
Well then, if that's the plan, you might as well yell destroy when you pull them out. That's a sure bet.
Hey, I like that.
How much for that ugly ring?
More than what you can afford.
You don't know that.
Randall, I know you very well, and believe me, this ring is way out of your league.
Psst. I could say the same thing about you and that actress that plays Super Hot Chick.
Aw, low blow, man.
I know, but anyway, I'm not here to talk about your feelings. I'm here to talk business, so tell me, how much for that stupid ring?
A lot, Randall. We're talking about an astronomical figure, so huge you can't even...
I'm sorry, Charlie, you were saying something?
How much do you have there?
Honestly, I don't know. It started off as too much money. It may have dwindled a little, but I'll give you the whole wad for that ring.
It's not that simple. This ring is probably the most valuable item in the whole convention. I can't just sell it to the first guy who walks over here flashing some cash.
Oh, Charlie, please, I'm begging you. You know I hate begging. I need to buy that ring. It's very important.
Aw, poor Randall. You're acting like the world's gonna end if you don't get that ring. I don't know what to say. You can either go and find some more money, or surprise me.
I could surprise you in so many ways, but then people would call the cops on me. Besides, how do you expect me to get more money? I know I sometimes use his name, but I'm not Donald Trump.
There are many ways to make fast money, Randall. Selling your body on the street, stealing stuff, offering your body for medical experiments. I don't know. Look, we've known each other for years, and even though I've never thought of you as a friend, I'd like you to have the ring. It's obvious that you're desperate, although I can't understand why.
I really don't understand why I'm doing all this either. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
Here's what we'll do. You go get more money, and the ring is yours. I promise I won't sell it until you come back with way more cash. If you're not here before dusk, and I get a good offer, I'll have to sell it. Deal?
Deal. You just wait here. I'll get more money, even if I have to steal it from nuns. I saw you at Clayton's last night.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was drowning my sorrows.
What's wrong? Did you find out your internet girlfriend is actually a guy?
No, dude. Wonder Comics is canceling Captain Red.
Yeah? How come?
Well, sales haven't been that good lately.
Well, that's only normal after 35 years on the market.
No! He's the greatest comic superhero ever! I grew up with him. He was always there for me when I was down. Besides, now that Super Hot Chick is his sidekick, they make the most fucking amazing team-ups.
Okay, Charlie, don't get your panties in a bunch. I get it. The world needs Captain Red. So, how did he get his powers again?
Oh, that is a fascinating story. His name was Tim Willer. He was just a kid who loved paintball. He wasn't very good at it and didn't have all the right gear to play, but he never gave up.
So he was a loser.
He wasn't as skillful as the rest, kind of weak for his age, and he always wore this yellow sweatsuit instead of camouflage clothing. So he always gave the other guys a good laugh. One day, sick of being constantly mocked, he decided to wear his grandfather's captain uniform. Unfortunately, he didn't realize it was a full dress uniform with a blue hat and badges and stuff.
Oh my God, what a big fat loser.
The battle took place in this old abandoned industrial park where people used to process radioactive waste. Spurred on by the uniform, Tim Willer entered into battle, buzzing with adrenaline. But it was all in vain. This time they laughed at him more than ever. Tim was going to answer back, but before he could even think of something, everybody started riddling him with paintballs. Little by little, his whole uniform was dyed red. All of it, except for the hat which flew off his head with the first burst. While he was being shot, he noticed, sadly, that even his own team members were joining in. When the firing stopped, everybody gathered around Tim, who was writhing on the floor. and they put the hat back on his head, still laughing mercilessly. Next, they grabbed him and put him inside an empty barrel of radioactive waste and pushed it down the hill. Now, what those guys did not expect is that the barrel would explode, giving birth to the ultimate Avenger. An Avenger ready to beat the crap out of them.
Amazing.
Young Tim Willard ceased to exist. Captain Red had been born. With his superhuman physical abilities, his now radioactive paintball gun, and doomed to wear that same uniform for all eternity, he spends his life protecting the just and punishing cruelty. Sometimes going a bit overboard.
Cool. Can I borrow it?
Captain Red #1? No way! Its location is a secret, and I keep it in a reinforced vault.
He's Super Hot Chick's boyfriend? No way.
Well, they work together.
Huh. What a loser. By the way, how old is Super Hot Chick now?
Does it matter?
Well, it's just I'm sure she's not even in her 40s anymore.
Well, that's your opinion. In that lingerie catalog from 1972, Super Hot Chick is described as a woman of her time. And to be honest, if you focus on her style, you can easily see the passage of time. Yet, you can't deny she still looks hot as hell.
Yes, that's true, but maybe it's because she's a drawing?
What do you mean? The Super Hot Chick series is still going strong. But Captain Red...
Yeah, what's the problem with Captain Red exactly?
Well, like I said, they don't make as much money as they used to.
But that's normal. Time goes by and people get tired of seeing the same things over and over.
That's normal, you say? Captain Red is in his prime. He's in an almost stable long-term relationship with Super Hot Chick, and his archenemy Moose Man is about to be defeated for good.
Moose Man? You mean the guy that shoots chocolate mousse out of his hands? Hell, Charlie. Even his enemies are lame.
Hey, be careful there. That's my favorite saga you're talking about. Choose your words wisely. And don't forget about my retractable claws.
Yikes, how could I? Good morning.
What's up? Looking for anything in particular?
Not really.
Then stop wasting my time, kid. As if having to put up with this freak show wasn't enough.
I guess you're still in the business of acquiring articles which pique your interest then.
Sure am. But today I'm here just for the geek stuff. You know, shirts, comic books, miniatures, figures, and all kinds of merchandising.
So you're not interested in an extendable duck hanger? Nothing will ever be out of your reach again with this baby.
I think I just got deja vu. And no, I'm not interested in your crap. Today is strictly about the merchandising.
Yeah, not really loving the scene myself either.
Then why you here?
Work.
Same as me then. A man's gotta do yada yada.
Yeah, except when I have a hangover. Then sleeping gets to the top of my priorities list. But today, I had to be here. It's a matter of life and death.
In my case, I was just bored.
I never thought I'd see you here.
Yeah, me neither. But my brother-in-law said it might be a nice chance to expand my horizons. You know, make some new contacts. I was bored, so I came. But all I see here is a bunch of nerds that aren't buying or selling anything.
Yeah, their mothers probably only gave them just enough allowance for one or two little action figures. You have to understand that.
Yeah, I do understand, but I hope people stop buying stuff soon. It's getting late and I'm losing my patience. And I get nervous when I lose my patience. And I drink Mercury Cola when I'm nervous. And stuff happens when I drink Mercury Cola. Bad stuff.
I hope I'm still around when that happens. Well then, I'm gonna take off.
Good for you.
Alright, so I better take Charlie's advice. I think I need the opinion of a shrink. Maybe he can help me look at the situation from a different perspective, or maybe he can prove to me that none of this is actually happening and it's all in my head. Good morning, miss.
A very good day to you, sir.
Okay, you win. I'd like to see the psychiatrist.
I'm sorry, sir, but Dr. Johnson is a busy man. All the appointments today are already taken.
Could you make an exception? I'm an old college buddy of his.
You're a doctor?
Isn't it obvious?
And you went to college together. I mean, how is that possible? He is much older than you.
Well, I was a double major. Psychiatristology and cosmetic surgery. I do a lot of work on myself.
And your name is?
Hauser. Dr. Doogie Hauser.
I am sorry, Dr. Hauser. Your name is not on Dr. Johnson's unexpected visits list, so there is nothing I can do. But you can make an appointment for tomorrow morning if you wish.
You know, I'm afraid tomorrow's not good for me.
What about Wednesday, then?
That's even worse. Couldn't you just squeeze me in today, please?
I am sorry, sir, but that would be impossible.
Okay, how's this? What if I come back here armed to the teeth and take all these people hostage like in that movie? Would you fit me in then?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that question. But if I was to venture a guess, I'd say yes.
That's good to know. But unfortunately, I don't have any weapons. I mean, do you? Could you lend me some? If that would get me an appointment, I'd love to have a gun.
I don't have any weapons.
Oh, then why'd you get my hopes up? I don't know what I'm doing here. Peace out.
Have a good day, sir.
I think I've seen this guy somewhere before. But where? Hi.
I'll return your greeting just out of politeness, my friend. But please, if it's not too much to ask, could you not bother me right now? I'm trying to enjoy this melody.
Damn, cheap manufacturing. I just broke the dial.
Alan!
What's up, buddy?
Not much. Just sitting here, waiting my turn. I'm next.
How nice. So why do you keep yelling the name Alan?
I beg your pardon?
You know, you yell the word Alan every now and then.
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Alan, but I'm not a lunatic who walks around yelling his own name all the time. Alan!
And what's your condition exactly? You seem pretty normal to me.
I have a very serious psychological problem, Alan! Among other things.
You don't say.
My life is a nightmare. No matter how hard I try, the ones I love will always be the ones who pay.
Hey, that's my catchphrase. Well, no, it's Peter Parker's, but I copied it first. I'm sure my problem is more pressing, but whatever.
And what problem is that, may I ask? Alan!
I'm trapped in a time loop which has me reliving the same day over and over.
Oh, what a pickle. The same thing happened to me last year, you know. Is it because of a pink unicorn? A cursed ring? Or maybe you made a pact with Beelzebub?
Cursed ring.
Oh, I see. Well, if you want my opinion, you should find a wish-granting goblin. You can borrow mine if you want, although... Alan!
Although?
Well, that goblin was a nippy little bastard, so I had to chain him up in the basement, and, you know, it's been days since I last heard his screaming and begging. Alan! And now that I think of it, my place smells kind of funny lately. Oh, and the flies, you wouldn't believe! I hope he didn't starve to death or anything. I really don't want a decaying body in my basement. Maybe I should have fed him from time to time, instead of just rubbing his head gently while dreaming up my evil plans. Alan!
Did your goblin wear a uniform? Maybe blue? And did he have a satchel full of cryptic notes?
So, You're familiar with these goblins, hmm? Before you went quiet, he would scream for hours. I'm a mailman! I'm a mailman! Duh! All men are male. Alan!
Okay. There's this floating head which only I can see that follows me everywhere while whispering, "Kill them all."
Oh, you too? That's nothing to worry about.
Wow, tough guy, huh? I can't find my car keys and this situation is starting to get out of hand.
Whoa! I'm so sorry for you, man! I know it must be hard on you. I'd let you go first. Alan! But no.
Nah, it's actually kind of stupid.
That's what people said about the year 2012. That it was just stupid. That the world wasn't coming to an end. And all of a sudden, bam! The end of the world! Good night!
Bam, the end of the world, huh? Are you sure about that?
Oh, God. Please don't tell me you're one of those people who thinks they're still living on the planet Earth!
Well, I guess I am one of those people.
It's all just a bunch of lies. They say that on TV to hide the truth from us! Alan!
Then, what planet do we live on now?
Ha! We live on no damn planet! We travel space on a giant flying turtle that leaves a trail of octarine behind!
Great. You know, I don't get it. Why do all you mental cases think that Terry Pratchett's books are like some kind of self-help manual?
Hey, I'm no mental patient. I suffer from a personality disorder. Do you know what that is?
Of course I do. That's when a guy voluntarily listens to Yoko Ono's greatest hits in their underwear, isn't it?
Hey, are you laughing at me?
Well, I'm trying, goddammit.
Well, you're lucky you're not talking to my other personality. They say he's not as friendly as I am, and that he swears a lot. Alan!
Well, that would sound much more intimidating if it wasn't for a guy dressed as a, I don't know. What the hell is the deal with those clothes, dude?
Oh, get over it, girl. It's just the current intergalactic fashion. All of you who refuse to accept reality will never be able to appreciate the greatness of these clothes. Alan! Not even if an army of tentacles took over the Earth.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take off. Don't forget to clean the Kraken's tank, huh?
Whose tank?
Never mind.
Alan! Alan!
Hello again, Alan.
Excuse me, are you talking to me? Because my name is Robert.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
So your name's not Alan anymore?
Oh, god damn it.
What?
You're not the first guy who's told me that. Apparently, there's this guy named Alan who looks just like me, and man, he's fucking up my life.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I think the bastard looks just like me and wears the same clothes I wear. People confuse me with him. They blame me for the things he does. And now, my basement stinks of shit and I don't even know why.
Fascinating. Nice to meet you, Robert. Can I see the doctor before you?
Are you kidding me? You want me to give you my turn? As if that Alan guy messing up my life wasn't enough? I'm sorry, buddy, but no way.
Huh. So that Alan guy is ruining your life, huh?
And how? I can't go out anymore. Everybody stares and calls me names.
Well, I think your clothes are to blame for that.
Hey, don't mess with me, man. And you know, there's more. Yesterday, I found a rather big dead turtle on my nightstand right where my globe was. I think that Alan guy is sending me some kind of message.
Okay. Ciao, Robert.
Yeah, whatever, bye. No, you know what? Wait a second.
Yeah, what's up?
It's just that, now that I think of it, I got the feeling you actually know that Alan guy.
I wish I didn't, but I do. So what?
I need you to help me set that guy up.
Are you serious?
Fuck yes. That bastard is making my life a misery. And I'm not just gonna stand back and do nothing. Did you know he kidnapped my canary?
How the hell should I know that? In fact, how do you know that? Did he leave a ransom note or something?
No, but I know the bastard breaks into my house when I'm not there. Once, I found my mail on the table, and someone had paid the electricity and water bills with checks written out to cash signed by, guess who? That's right, that Alan guy.
Oh my God, so you're telling me that bastard is paying your bills? We have to stop him.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? He kidnapped Columbus this morning.
I hope you're talking about your canary, because if you named your child Columbus, this conversation is over.
Of course I'm talking about my canary. I told you, he's really old. He barely sings anymore. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, so we're talking about setting Alan up, right? Do you have a plan?
Well, I haven't really thought it through yet, but I'll come up with something. After all, I'm smarter than him.
Sure you are.
Stay close, okay?
Yeah, sure, I will.
Alan!
Alan?
Yes?
Did you know there's someone out there who really hates your guts?
And now comes the part where you tell me that someone is you, right?
Well, that wasn't the plan, but now that you mention it, yeah, I really don't like you that much.
Thought so.
Well, I mean, you have to understand that. Look at your clothes.
Fine. I don't care if you don't like me. Alan!
Ah, hell, I can't do this. Robert is coming for you. Run!
Who?
The owner of the canary you kidnapped?
Hey, if this is a joke, it's not funny.
Oh man, it's not a joke. Your other self is called Robert and he's sick of you. You have to understand, you kidnapped his canary who, to make matters worse, is called Columbus.
My other self is called Robert? That explains a lot. Like that tattoo on my, like my tattoo. But I didn't kidnap any canary! Alan! On the contrary, I'm purging this world.
You know, that purging the world sounds kinda shady.
Listen! When I woke up this morning, I found out that, as usual, someone had broken into my house and had messed the place up. And that's when I saw that
What?
damn reptilian Illuminati. I had to finish him off.
Oh god, now I really hope you're talking about the canary.
Canary! As much as they try to genetically alter their DNA so they look like common birds, they can't fool me. Even if they're inside cages. Alan! They can't fool me.
I see.
Don't you know? They're watching us.
The canaries?
Birds in general. They're spreading all over town like a virus. And they're all aliens in disguise who just want to take over the planet.
Hey, you said we don't live on a planet.
I'm sorry. There's too much stuff in my head right now. Alan! What I meant is that those aliens are trying to take over the sidereal turtle we live on.
Right. So, for the record, did you kill Columbus?
Who?
The canary?
I had to. He was looking at me funny. And I told you he wasn't a canary.
Okay. So, what did you do with the body?
I threw it away. It was just a stupid canary.
But you said it wasn't a canary. Oh, God, you know what? Never mind. Go on.
Well, that's pretty much it. Alan! I just threw it away. Those bastards don't deserve a proper burial.
Yeah, of course they don't. So, how long have the birds been watching us anyway?
They're not birds, kid. They're extraterrestrial beings that have adopted the form of harmless creatures so we don't suspect them. They're always watching. They've been doing it for ages. And they tell us how to live our lives. I know you don't believe me!
I only believe in the flying spaghetti monster. Well, tell me more about those Illuminati, huh?
Well, that's a rather shadowy subject.
Really? How ironic.
Ironic?
Yeah, you know, the Illuminati, shadowy subject. Do I really have to spell it out for you?
Alan!
Talk to you later.
Alan!
Robert?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. For a second there, I thought you were going to tell me your name was Justin or something.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. I have some more clues about your canary's whereabouts.
Columbus?
What? Do you have more canaries with weird names?
No, I fucking don't.
Well, I think I know what happened to good old Columbus. It's serious, so I'll just go right out and say it. He's been murdered.
Murdered? But how?
Well, how can I put this? It's all kind of weird, actually, so I don't know where exactly to begin.
Shh. Start from the beginning. How did you find out that Columbus had been murdered?
Well, it just wasn't some random guy. It was Alan.
Motherfucker. Alan. That Alan again. Well, that's it. If it's war that bastard wants, then it's war he's gonna fucking get.
As much as I would love to watch you and this Alan guy war, let's not rush into anything. Did it ever occur to you that Alan might actually be a part of you?
What? Like a Siamese twin or something?
Not really. Do you know what personality disorder means?
Of course. That's the reason I'm here, actually.
What?
Yeah, people say I have a personality disorder.
And you don't think that might explain it all?
No, not really. What do you mean?
I'm talking about Alan, goddammit. Can't you see that all the bad things that are happening to you are all down to this Alan? Don't you see that explains why you can never catch him when he breaks into your house? And why he looks just like you and dresses just like you? Fuck, Robert, you're Alan. I mean, really, can you not see this?
Oh yeah, that is a good one. You have a great imagination, kid. You could write yourself a fucking movie with that little story.
Okay, whatever. I gotta go.
Okay then. Alan!
I'm back.
Great! Alan!
I would have loved to see the body of that alien you killed.
Do you still wanna?
What?
You know, do you wanna see that reptilian?
I thought you said you got rid of the body.
That's right. But what if I took a picture of it with my cell phone for my butchered aliens photo album?
Really? So you take pictures of those dead things?
Always! I need proof for my friends at everythingsalie.letskillthemall.org.
Please tell me you're in those pictures too.
Of course! Otherwise, they'd never believe I killed the alien.
Fascinating. What are you gonna tell the doctor?
Well, I'm gonna talk about my psychological problems, and I'll tell him that if he doesn't help me,
I will blow the whole building to bits! Alan!
Great, same as me then. Okay then, I'm going.
Always follow your heart. Alan!
Hello again.
Oh, fuck, man. I feel like you're the only one I talk to lately.
Can I borrow your phone for a second?
Don't you have one of your own?
I want to show you something.
You want to show me something? No, thank you.
Come on, Robert. I'm not going to steal your damn phone. I just want you to check something out.
I'm not really into cell phones, kid. Mine doesn't have an internet connection. I just use it to make and receive phone calls. Nothing more.
Well, I'm sure it's so old you don't want people to see it.
You're wrong. I don't care what other people think of me. You should know that already. Do you think I'd be wearing these clothes if I did?
Oh, right. Okay then. Don't show it to me.
It's just that I don't see where this is going. Honestly.
I just wanted to check its features and stuff.
Features? I told you it's an old one. It doesn't even have Wi-Fi, which is a shame.
Are you sure? Isn't there an option to turn it on in the main menu?
Nah. Look, I just have contacts, call log,
games. Gallery.
Wait, check there.
In gallery?
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but they've taken to putting the Wi-Fi access in there.
Really? That makes no sense.
Is something wrong?
What the hell is this butchered aliens folder?
Huh, I don't know. Why don't you take a look, Alan?
But what is the meaning of this?
What's wrong? Do you see anything weird in there, Alan?
Don't call me that!
But it's your name, Alan, even if you refuse to accept it.
No! I would never hurt Columbus.
And yet there's the proof. You know damn well that's you in those pictures, and you also know that that is Columbus. You murdered him.
No, this isn't happening! This can't be happening again!
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid it is, and things are gonna be pretty different around here. Wow, I didn't see that coming, but it works for me.
Miss Miller, could you send in the next patient, please?
Right away, Dr. Johnson. Mr. Alan Simmons, you're next.
It looks like Mr. Simmons isn't up to his appointment right now.
Did something happen to Mr. Simmons?
I think so, yes. Anyway, how's Dr. Johnson's day looking now? Because I believe there's just been an opening.
I know what you did there.
Me? We were just talking about the weather.
Dr. Johnson, Mr. Alan Simmons doesn't feel well today, and there's this man, Dr. Doogie Howser, who insists on seeing you.
Very well, send him in.
Dr. Howser, you may go in. Dr. Johnson will see you now.